Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And sorry for the delay on me getting here. I had different information. I didn't know this match was going to commence this early, but nevertheless, thanks for hanging in there without any commentary. But we're ready to resume play here with Danny breaking at 4-4. And once again, I'd like to, on behalf of CueSports International and our signature sponsors, Obi and Kamui, want to welcome all of you to the beginning of the last 3 days of the 22nd U.S. Bar Table Championships. Winner of this match will play Shane Van Boning for the championship at 4 o'clock Pacific time. And following this match at 1 o'clock, we have the women's final. I'll give you details on that momentarily. All right, our lady competitors in our final are Kelly Isaac and Liz Lovely. Kelly coming from the one-loss side. She'll have to beat Liz twice in a race to 7. So scheduled for 1 o'clock or maybe 10 minutes after this match ends, depending on how long this one goes. And they're going to kick off the 8-ball player meeting here in about 5 minutes. And then the 8-ball play for the men will begin at 1 o'clock. And again, we'll have the ladies' final in 9-ball here for you. I want to thank my good friend Brian Butler for joining me yesterday for commentary and for taking us through that last match last night. And Brian is playing in the 8-ball, but when he has time or when he's eliminated, I believe he will come back and join me. And I'm very grateful that he's able to do that. So thank you, Brian. I'm going to pump this in a bit too. Rick, since Ozzy is in here, do you want to handle the presentations? No, you're good. You want me to do it? Yeah. I'm too ugly. Got a great face for radio. Nice shot there by Danny Olson for a 5-4 lead. You know Danny wants another crack at SVB. Shane kind of ran over him a little bit in that hot seat match last night, 9-5. And it wasn't because Danny didn't play well, it was just because Shane played like Shane. But either of these gentlemen is going to be a good, formidable opponent in our final match. Neither of these gentlemen have ever been to a final in any division here, to my knowledge. So it'll be nice to see one of them with an opportunity to play for the championship. So we're on serve here. And Senor Ernesto to break at 4-5. Oh, this looks really nice. I think the whole rack is right here. Make the one ball. Doesn't seem to be anything to prevent him from getting through the rest of them, as long as he can shoot the one in. And just watch out for the side pocket here. Oh boy. Danny's got just about the same shot, maybe a half a ball tougher, but this would be a big swing game for Danny to take on Ernesto's break, and then he'd have a chance to break to go 7-4 up. And again, watch the side pocket here. Did the same thing Ernesto did. The only difference is Ernesto can't make the one ball. We have a monster field in 8-ball for both men and women. 240 players in the men's division. That is our highest ever. And I believe we're right at either 69 or 70 players in the women's division, also a record. Now the women's signups are still open for another 45 minutes, so that could even go up a little bit more. Not too bad, except that this lays real good for the cross corner, and there's no way Danny's not going to play this. This is, as it's been now for 3 innings, this is pretty much game ball here. I believe the cue ball is probably going to have to just bump into the 6. The only thing he'll have to be careful of is he doesn't send the 6 over and tie it up with the 9 or the 4. Nice shot. It's a bad mistake there, boy. I'll tell you, he had a great opportunity to approach the table after this game, breaking for a 3-rack lead. And he's going to have that opportunity again. That's another gift from Senor Ernesto. Doesn't matter how seasoned you are. Everybody's got a little bit of nerves at this stage of a tournament. Six-4 for Danny. For those of you that may have just joined us today, I'd like to remind you all of the equipment that we're playing with, and these are also provided by our 4 associate sponsors. Diamond Billiard Products has provided us with a 7-foot diamond table with pro-cut 4.5-inch pockets. Simonis has provided us with 860 Tour Blue cloth. We're using the Magic Ball Rack in all 3 divisions, and of course Cyclop pool balls. So thank you so much to those great companies who have set the standard for what's played in now professional pool almost exclusively around the country. So 6-4, here we go. Certainly looks like the 5 goes right through the 6-7. And that will make the rest of this fairly routine.
How much? Thank you very much.
Ernesto had 2 chances this rack to hang in there. Missed the 1 ball, then he missed the 5 ball. And now he's in a bit of a situation where he cannot afford more than a half of an error, if that. Then he's going to have at least 2 chances to break for the match. Both men in this match are assured $1,500. That's third place money. The winner will be assured a minimum of $3,000. That's second place money. Shane's already has that assured. $5,000 is first place. So the finals later today are essentially for $2,000. But this match will double your prize fund from $1,500 to $3,000 should you win. So a lot at stake right here. Okay, he does have him hooked. He's probably gonna. I don't think he can get in there rail first. I think the 6 is in the way for that shot. Unless he just chooses to kick safe from behind. I think that's what he's doing. There's no sense in trying to masse this ball to pocket it. You can't get to the 2. The back kick is reasonable. However, you probably don't want to send the 1 too far down near the deuce, but there's not a whole lot to hide behind. What he'd ideally like to do is kick the 1 into about that middle diamond there and have it come down behind the 8. I mean, behind the 9. Really chose to go for that separation, and that was really a better choice than I thought. I suggested. He's got Ernesto hooked by the 4 ball. I don't believe he's even got the edge of the 1. The 1 keeps going. It's an excellent shot. Oh, wow. What a tremendous effort that was. I'm not sure he was fully trying to play the one in the side. I think his focus was just move the one over there, hopefully using the 3-6, knowing he'd be near the 2, should it drop. And now he's got a great opportunity here to get to the hill and be breaking to go to the finals. What a kick that was on that one ball. On the hill goes Danny Olson, and he is going to be breaking to go to the finals.
Did you want in? We only got 11 left. No?
Danny breaking for the right to meet Shane Van Boening in the championship match. It actually is not half bad here because the 3 dropped. He's perfect from the 1 to the 2 to get the angle to come right behind the 4 ball. You play the 4 ball in the corner up there where he just walked by, the top left as you're looking. If it doesn't go between the gap, between the 6, the 7 and the 9, it'll go past the 5 and the side as well. And really, once you're on the 5, I think everything else is just there for being picked to be picked off. So I think his ticket to the championship match is the shape right here on the 2 and then to the 4. Okay, part 1 accomplished. And if that goes, that's a real bonus because he'll be able to minimize how far the cue ball has to travel here. He would just have to take care not to get the angle on the 4 where the cue ball is going to go towards the 6 or the 8. Really like almost a stop shot angle, because the 5 will go in the corner. Oh boy. See, he's got a little more angle than he wanted to. Not sure what his position path will be here. If he can just trickle it in, he can hold for the 5 in the side, or he can risk bumping the 6. Oh, he could hold it. He didn't have that deep of an angle, so that worked out quite well. Straight in, but jacked up. Don't have to do anything with the cue ball here. Just pocket the ball. He's 4 balls away from. Not that we're rooting for one over the other here, but I do think it's very, very fitting that the hot seat player gets a chance to have another crack at the guy that sent him to the left side. And that's exactly what will happen here. As soon as Danny pockets this 9 ball, he has punched his ticket to the finals. And he's done it. Congratulations to Danny Olson. We'll see him in the finals, roughly 4 o'clock with Shane. Congratulations to Senor Ernesto on his 3rd place finish. And we're going to have our women come in and start getting ready for their match in about 25 minutes, which will be the ladies 9-ball final. So stand by for that, everybody. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back with you in about 20 to 25 minutes.